you won't find this knowledge out there. The only thing that is useful out there, meaning outside of your perception, is just things that will lead you back home. The truth of what many beings are playing out is very different from what the energetic truth is sometimes. And if that's the case, then beings are just pretending to be a certain way, not looking at what Carl Jung is talking about, which is the shadow. The shadow is nothing more than an effect of your psyche projecting something and placing it outside, something that you deem not worthy, or that you think that you're not worthy, or whatever it is. That's the virus in your field that needs to be tended to and corrected. All of these bad habits of operating in energy forms that are projecting energy outward, because that's not the truth. It is not about out there. Out there is just an effect, a reaction to internal shifts. The beings that are truly doing internal work are the beings that are leading, so to speak, in their own evolutionary journey, leading the way. Not leading as in better than, but that's what the dualistic perspective can think. Some beings have learned that no, that one is fine. But it might be other things, right? These are all the ways. And you can't, if you exclude something, you are it. Because we are part of everything here. But we can still choose experiences, knowing that we are choosing from the right place, from the centered place, being centered inside. When we are centered on the inside, which meditation is many beings have had special experiences in meditative states. And those states, we have had that, actually, yeah, we remember. And those states are the state that are mimicking true alignment during shifts sometimes. That is what happens when you fully land, when you get the calm and the spatialness needed for your body. You truly get to land who you are. And that's why you came. We know that some of you actually came deliberately for this purpose, to inject light. Some of you have forgotten a little, some of you remember parts, but not the other part. And then you're still doing this other part because that was the habit back then. But then now it's different times, we know different things, we can upgrade. That is what is meant to happen as a human develops. Just like a flower blossoms. It is about allowing that energy that wants to be expressive. Allow that to express. be curious about that force. That's a wonderful, wonderful feeling in connection with the feminine, the feeler, which is the body. But know that you're not only that, don't get lost there either. Right? Women, men too. This is not a gender thing. But we know that we are the knower as well. We are here because we are the one that's meant to steer this ship, steer this body. That's what the knower does. That's what the masculine does. With care, not with control, with care, with truly getting what the underlying need is, applying remedies in his own life first and let it ripple out. His or hers, by the way. Hang on a second. It's very peaceful. It's very peaceful right now. And it's important to include the body, like in this technology world where everything is connected only from here. Your body is doing other things usually, or wanting other things. Sometimes it's like it can feel like two opposite ends sometimes. And these are all conflicting energy pulls in different directions. It's all about comprehending what all of your energies are doing in the body. And then you start to course correct. And you start to identify, let's say, the one thing that if I change this, everything will be better, both for me and for other beings. That's the goal. It has to be in connection with the body. The body knows that it takes other bodies into consideration. That's the feeling part. Beings that are not paying attention to their feelings, they're overly distorted in their human evolution to overly focus on one side. That is an imbalance. And that will sort of thwart your energy. If you want more vitality, more healing, you correct that, because then your energy flows through your body better. All of these corrections, they take time and effort. It is something that needs to be maintained every single day. When you have a perspective like the holistic perspective, where everything actually changes, you see how everything changed? Gaia came and injected her energy into this transmission, because we have corrected enough, which we are inviting, which we are continuously maneuvering also, by the way. We are continuously maneuvering this with Kenneth, with this body, to maintain this balance, because it's easy for it to slip out unless you are vigilant to this true path of pure alignment, which is what is connecting you to healing, to abundance, to everything that you know that you deserve so much. It is an aligned action. And so we have to align our energy to who we truly are, one step at a time. And it takes effort. It is something that is done in 28 days at a time to form a habit, form a new habit. That is why we're doing this in 28 spurs. Spurs? Bursts. And so that is the cycle to build a habit. And so we are changing that so that we are correcting. There are certain energy checkpoints that Gaia has in her cycle, energy cycle, where we have gone through each of the chakras, and then there is a reset. Then we take stock. What did we do good? What didn't? What could I do better? How did I actually manage the energy? What was the reflection from the outside? So you take a proper snapshot to course correct the ship moving forward next 13 days. All of this we are guiding you. The first thing that you have to do is to sign up. You can start for free, but we have also so many other options if you want to truly dive in. And right now we have a sales week on where you can have some really good savings on, just so that we just to get beings really experiencing the most that can be experienced from these 28-day shifts, because they are very magical when your system is aligned to how the truth operates. Then you use these natural cycles. Really wealthy people use these cycles, and they move in these ways with the energy. They comprehend that there are certain moments that is better to do certain things than others. And this will teach you everything. All you have to do to start is to sign up below. There is a free link there, and we're looking forward to seeing you here. Seeing you here, seeing you there. We have worked so hard on building all of this, receiving everything how it's supposed to be, continuously rebuilding, retuning, readjusting. And so for the ones that have been with us for a while, thank you so much for your patience. It has been quite a journey with lots of adjustment to this whole process in order for us to still stay aligned and still moving forward to anchor the light that I came to be. And that is exciting because it is something that I naturally have to do, walking this path. But also they explain it so well that I just get it. It's like, because of that. Yeah, that makes, I can feel that. Thank you. You know, it's so nice to know the truth and to know how to operate these frequencies, because we're swimming in frequencies, right? These are the teachings that we didn't get when we were kids, you know, so we had to learn now. All right, I hope to see you in the events, and I'll talk to you again next one. All right, take care. Ciao.